Hi, I'm Alex. If you're studying for the U.S. Citizenship Civics test, you're in the right place. Today, we'll cover all 128 questions from the 128-question version of the Civics test released in 2025. We'll do them in random order. I'll ask the question, give you a moment, and then I'll give you a simple answer you can memorize. Think of your answer before I say it. Not sure which civics test you'll need? Find out and practice for free at civicsquestions.com and subscribe for more videos like this one. All right, let's get started. Who is Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. military? The President of the United States. There are 3 branches of government. Why? Checks and balances. Name your U.S. representative. This answer varies by state. Visit civicsquestions.com/state to find the correct answer for your location. What is the purpose of the 10th Amendment? It states that the powers not given to the federal government belong to the states or to the people. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? Senate and House of Representatives. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War II. How many amendments does the U.S. Constitution have? 27. There were 13 original states. Name 5. New Hampshire, New York, New Jersey, North Carolina, South Carolina. What part of the federal government writes laws? U.S. Congress. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. How are changes made to the U.S. Constitution? Amendments. What founding document said the American colonies were free from Britain? Declaration of Independence. Name one power of the U.S. Congress. Writes laws. How many voting members are in the House of Representatives? 435. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? Louisiana. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What are 3 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of expression, freedom of speech, freedom of religion. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Attorney General, Vice President. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. During the Cold War, what was one main concern of the United States? Communism. Who was the United States' main rival during the Cold War? Russia. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? People of their state. Who vetoes bills? The President of the United States. Why were the Federalist Papers important? They helped people understand the U.S. Constitution. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Name one reason why the Americans declared independence from Britain. High taxes. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. When did all women get the right to vote? After World War I. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. The nation's first motto was E pluribus unum. What does that mean? Out of many, one. What is the highest court in the United States? Supreme Court. What is the supreme law of the land? U.S. Constitution. Name one U.S. military conflict after the September 11, 2001 attacks. War in Iraq. The President of the United States is elected for how many years? 4 years. Benjamin Franklin is famous for many things. Name one. U.S. diplomat. What is Memorial Day? A holiday to honor soldiers who died in military service. Why is the Declaration of Independence important? It says America is free from British control. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What is one part of the judicial branch? Supreme Court. Name one thing the U.S. Constitution does. Forms the government. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. There are 4 amendments to the U.S. Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Any citizen can vote. Women and men can vote. Some states have more representatives than other states. Why? Because they have more people. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What group of people was taken and sold as slaves? Africans. Thomas Jefferson is famous for many things. Name one. Third President of the United States. What is one way Americans can serve their country? Vote. What is Veterans Day? A holiday to honor people in the U.S. military. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. Alexander Hamilton. Why did the United States enter the Korean War? To stop the spread of communism. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Name 2 important ideas from the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. Equality, liberty. What U.S. war ended slavery? The Civil War. Who elects members of the House of Representatives? Citizens from their congressional district. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What was the Great Depression? Longest economic recession in modern history. Who does a member of the House of Representatives represent? People in their district. Who appoints federal judges? The President of the United States. What is the form of government of the United States? Republic. Why did the United States enter World War I? To support the Allied powers, England, France, Italy, and Russia. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Why is the Electoral College important? It decides who is elected president. What is Independence Day? The country's birthday. What amendment says all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are U.S. citizens? 14th Amendment. Name one leader of the women's rights movement in the 1800s. Susan B. Anthony. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Alexander Hamilton is famous for many things. Name one. One of the writers of the Federalist Papers. Name the three branches of government. Congress, President, and the courts. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Vice President of the United States. Dwight Eisenhower is famous for many things. Name one. General during World War II. What war did the Americans fight to win independence from Britain? American Revolution. The colonists came to America for many reasons. Name one. Freedom. Abraham Lincoln is famous for many things. Name one. Freed the slaves. Emancipation Proclamation. Name one power of the president. Signs bills into law. What is the economic system of the United States? Capitalism. What founding document was written in 1787? U.S. Constitution. Name one power that is only for the states. Provide protection. Police. Why did the United States enter the Vietnam War? To stop the spread of communism. The words life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are in what founding document? Declaration of Independence. Name one power that is only for the federal government. Print paper money. Why does each state have 2 senators? Equal representation for small states. The executive branch has many parts. Name one. President of the United States. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. How many Supreme Court justices are usually needed to decide a case? 5. Why did the United States enter World War II? To support the Allied powers, England, France, and Russia. Who signs bills to become laws? The President of the United States. How can people become United States citizens? Naturalize. Name 3 national U.S. holidays. Independence Day, Thanksgiving Day, Christmas Day. How many senators does each state have? 2. Many documents influence the U.S. Constitution. Name one. Declaration of Independence. How many seats are on the Supreme Court? 9. Name one example of an American innovation. Airplane. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. George Washington is famous for many things. Name one. First President of the United States. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? This answer varies by state. Visit civicsquestions.com/state to find the correct answer for your location. What does the Bill of Rights protect? The basic rights of Americans. James Madison is famous for many things. Name one. Fourth President of the United States. How long is a term for a member of the House of Representatives? 2 years. The President of the United States can serve only 2 terms. Why? To keep the president from becoming too powerful. Martin Luther King Jr. is famous for many things. Name one. Fought for civil rights. The American Revolution had many important events. Name one. Declaration of Independence. How long is a term for U.S. Senator? 6 years. Name 2 promises that new citizens make in the Oath of Allegiance. Give up loyalty to other countries. Obey the laws of the United States. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President of the United States. Why is it important to pay federal taxes? Required by law. Who elects U.S. senators? Citizens from their state. The President of the United States is in charge of which branch of government? Executive branch. What did the Civil Rights Movement do? Fought to end racial discrimination. What is the capital of your state? This answer varies by state. Visit civicsquestions.com/state to find the correct answer for your location. Who is the governor of your state now? This answer varies by state. Visit civicsquestions.com/state to find the correct answer for your location. How long do Supreme Court justices serve? For life. When did all men get the right to vote? After the Civil War. Why did the United States enter the Persian Gulf War? To force the Iraqi military from Kuwait. What are 2 examples of civic participation in the United States? Vote. Run for office. Who can vote in federal elections, run for federal office, and serve on a jury in the United States? Citizens. What is the rule of law? No one is above the law. The Civil War had many important events. Name one. Emancipation Proclamation. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. The U.S. Constitution starts with the words, "We the people." What does "we the people" mean? Self-government. When did the Great Depression start? The Great Crash, 1929. Why do U.S. representatives serve shorter terms than U.S. senators? To more closely follow public opinion. Supreme Court justices serve for life. Why? To be independent of politics. It is important for all men age 18 through 25 to register for the Selective Service. Name one reason why.